beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading, I should say. All Signs love reading. This is a timeless love reading. And yeah, you're here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. It means there's a message here for you today, so welcome. I'm really glad you have found your way here. Before we begin, I just want to mention that all the decks that are coming in today are listed below in the description. You will also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, and more of the playlist. Well, the playlist that is connected to today's reading is, I think I'm calling it Love Tarot Readings / Messages from Your Person. Anyway, you can get to that down below as well. And of course, very long and very in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey, and a whole lot more. So feel free to explore if you are inspired to do so. Remember, this is a general, these are yours, a general tarot reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. Interesting. So things are not moving right now. This is the partnership placement. Your very first card coming in is the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Virgo ruled by Mercury. Somebody coming in here with a pentacle. It's looking a lot like it. I'm wondering if you've been waiting for that, a commitment. Perhaps you've been waiting for someone to come forward in regard to a commitment you were in, you were building. Maybe it was still on the table. Either way, we see here this King of Pentacles is definitely thinking about it. And yeah, it's connecting here as well to, are those cherries? I think that's a cherry tree, isn't it? Look, they look like cherry blossoms as well. And yeah, so the sun is here as well. Look at the yin-yang energy here. Of course, the sun is Leo energy. It's the source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. It's a really happy card. You know, it's getting that outcome that you're wanting, the successful outcome, figuring things out. It's also connecting to the crown chakra, the spiritual chakra, messages from the divine. And yeah, it's looking a lot like something here is about to go down. Let's see what else. Remember, this is a general reading. I think I already said that. So take what resonates and let the rest go. And I would really be grateful if you would take the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. Let's see what else is going on with you and your person. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is where your person's energy is the strongest. And what can I say? It's Mars and Pisces energy. It's quite a beautiful energy. It's in reverse here. So this is more of really what we know, that this is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. For some of you, it can even be that it's a broken legal connection. That won't be for everyone, but it is a broken connection. And this is where your person's energy is the strongest. And of course, it's the Cups energy. You know, that's what's the divine, and it's the love, and it's the emotional energy around the love. It's a lot of love. It's the Ten of Cups, you know. So we see here also in the partnership placement that it's broken. It's broken. It hasn't been moving, but somebody's coming here with the Pentacle, and there's the Sun card. So interesting is the Fool card, another major arcana, and it's Aquarius energy and Uranus energy. Yeah, it's the hero's journey, and it's here catty corner to the Chariot, which is also in reverse. So this is somebody who clearly is, you're separated, no communication, again, no contact, and or in separation, because that's the full energy here. There's a careless energy, I want to say, and in particular with emotions. Somebody who's been kind of apathetic about it, who hasn't really been, I don't know if it's not taking it seriously or what. Okay, yeah, so this is more confirmation of the breakup energy. Look, it's the Lover's card. We have our ravens here getting ready to touch beaks, which is kind of like how, this is how ravens show their This is kind of how they kiss. Look, there's a message here. Somebody's holding on to a message. It's in reverse. Are you waiting to hear from your person? Could it be that they have said something they regret? Because, well, this is Gemini energy, first of all. And, of course, it's Venus energy. It's Archangel Raphael, who wants to help heal what's broken, but it's in reverse. It's in reverse. So it's the energy of loss. It's a breakup energy. And for some, you can see here, it's quite literally illegal disconnection, separation, or more. That will not be for everyone, but it can also be that it's within the connection, whether it's you or your person. So what I mean by that is it can also be third-party stuff that's going on, and let's go in here some more. But there is some energy here, actually a lot of energy here of somebody having regret for a choice. Choice is not sending a letter that had some things in it that they didn't mean, because there is argumentative energy here as well. And it's interesting because there's a lot of regret, and it's right here with this King of Pentacles, who's actually not even looking over here. So I'm wondering as well if that has something to do with it, because the King of Pentacles, has this pentacle. They know where they want to put it. They know. And we also see the Sun energy here. For some of you, it can be around commitment issues. And it's not surprising, actually, because it is here with the Major Arcana, the Fool card, which is telling us really what's going on, that somebody weren't really thinking. They perhaps weren't ready. They were being careless. And yeah, there's regret here. Is it regret for this message? A message they didn't send, a message they did send. Perhaps it's even a conversation for some of you. This is Gemini energy. And Gemini is all about communication. And of course, this is communicating with Archangel Raphael, although it's not going well at the moment. And obviously communication is not for you. Of course, it's also communication with each other, because here's a letter. Here they are just about to touch beaks. They have really extra long beaks and extra, I want to say, big feet. They have very strong and large feet as well. So yeah, they're kind of holding each other up, which is also something that ravens do. They really support each other. And it's in reverse. So it's the lack of communication. It's the regret around that. It's the regret around something that was said or written. Okay. Whoa, are these yours? No, that's far too many. I enjoy these cards, but they're a little bit intense to handle. The Moon in reverse, another Major Arcana, Pisces energy, also Gemini. Ding, 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 and Cancer coming through. And it's a reversal energy, and of course it's a Major Arcana. It's the Moon. It's all around the emotions. It's also around the Neptune energy, which is putting Neptune in reverse here. It's sort of like, well, it's some dreams perhaps that did not get realized. Look, it's the Moon and the Sun here. And here's the thing. It's also Neptune energy. And yeah, there's some escapism energy there. Can be some deception too. And we know that with the Moon energy, that somebody has been hiding some feelings, perhaps emotionally unavailable. It's connecting right with the Sun. The Sun is the conscious, and that's the knowing, and that's the crown chakra, and highlighting and showing everything. And then we have the Moon, the subconscious, and we have all the hidden stuff here. And that Sun is what is shining on this Moon here. And look at this raven who is kind of painted with what looks to be, water. Waves coming off their eyes. It's almost like tears, but it's almost like a tattoo. And they're coming here to drink. It's emotional energy. It's in reverse. This Moon, this full moon, that's the conscious shining on the subconscious, illuminating everything. So they've also had trouble communicating, opening up. Here's the interesting thing. This is also telling me that there's clarity both within your person, and I want to say clarity coming. And yeah, let's see what else is coming through. I think I'm going to bring another deck in briefly, but it's right here with the Sun. So when is that coming? It's a reversal energy. And the Moon card, of course, is an 18, and that's coming to a 9. And that's things coming to fruition. It's attainment, it's fulfillment. Now, the moon is catty-corner here to the 10 of Cups, which is this broken connection. For some of you, a broken legal connection. Look also here with the Page of Wands, some immaturity, somebody who's struggling around, I want to say, this connection. And this is the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It's leading with the heart. It's a fast energy. It's page energy, which is a lot of times like a student for me, you know, like a student or an apprentice. And on that, it's in reverse. So they're struggling around. They've been struggling, I feel, with commitment and really clearly with their emotions. Perhaps there was a next step cycle or next step that you were taking, or somewhere that you were that, I don't know. Spook sounds funny because we are coming up to Halloween, but because the 10 of Cups, you know, is around building a connection, a relationship, building a family, which is what does that mean for you? It really is different for everybody. Blending families, introducing families, you know, which can also be including friends. And it's in reverse here, and there's some immaturity around it. So we're also seeing the withholding of the emotional energy, the emotional availability, the feelings, communicating the truth, clarity, information. Look, information is a lot of the reason why this is disconnected here. And it's just really clear that things are not moving. You know, the Chariot, by the way, look at that yin-yang energy. The Chariot card is in reverse here. And this is Cancer energy, which we know is a water sign, of course. And it's around the love, and it's around the emotional energy. And it's also the moon. And, well, yeah, this is an energy of, you know, doing something. It's an action. It's changing things. It's going on. It can be an actual journey, as in traveling, but also spiritual journey, an emotional journey, a journey within your connection. And it's a finding a new way here, which is interesting because that's what hasn't been happening, and it's what's not happening. And here's the thing with that yin-yang energy. You can see the imbalance here. Look, although here it's kind of like the sun and the moon are both in reverse in many ways, which is not surprising here in this energy in your partnership placement. Excuse me. Your reading, by the way, is going really fast. I almost can't keep up with myself. That's a temporary energy of waiting for a particular outcome. It's telling me that it is delayed. So there is regret here. I'm wondering if there's apologetic energy. It kind of feels like it, but we're not really seeing it yet. I'm sort of seeing here in this King of Pentacles too a stubbornness. You know, it's connecting with the Page of Wands in reverse of all things. And that is around some emotional unavailability, you know, lack of clarity, communication, information. But I'm also wondering if for some, if it's an emotional immaturity. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone. And it doesn't necessarily mean age. It can be chronologically that your person is younger. It doesn't mean that they are. And anyway, we know that has nothing to do with maturity levels, you know. But we see the Chariot card with the yin-yang energy as well. You know, that's polar opposites forming, you know, into a union, divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And by the way, please bear with me with I feel like I'm kind of having to take breaths and swallow. I don't know. There's just this energy that I'm not allowed to stop. I don't know. It's just coming really fast. Anyway, that's the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. And of course, they are within us all. And that's balancing them out in order to move forward, to come from an emotionally strong place, you know, being able to communicate, to open up, to move forward, a new way of communicating, a new direction. Right here in between, I feel the both of you. And look, there's the messenger who's kind of wearing like, it's the Chariot, you know, it's the Chariot here. But look what's on it. It's a tree that's full and abundant. And here we're seeing two trees that are not, you know, and that's for me, especially in reverse, we know that things aren't moving, and we know that this is somebody who's been in their ego. They know it too, and they have regret. They've been in their ego. I feel like they've been stubborn, and there's some immature energy. And by the way, that's also connecting for me, the Five of Cups in reverse. That's also connecting for me with the Emperor in reverse. Aries and Mars energy, you know, just an overabundance of divine masculine energy. Doesn't mean your person is a divine masculine. It could. It's about the energy. So just remember that. It's because we all have the energy within us. The Five of Cups is in reverse here. It's Mars and Scorpio energy. So here's more of the regret. What do they regret? Well, leaving you feeling like they don't love you, first of all. I want to say leaving the connection, but also very clearly having some communication problems and emotionally being unavailable. It can be including that there's some lack of sharing those feelings and some lying about something, but also around the feelings, of course. But there's also, you know, an energy here of possibly some discord, some arguing that's been going on. And also, again, just some withholding of that. And somebody who clearly has left the connection in that way, I want to say in a communication aspect. It just things are, it's funny today. I can't catch up with myself. But physically too, it can be that they physically left because this is no contact, no communication and or separation. And of course that can just be via communication, but it can be physical too, you know, whether it's long distance or not. And here's the other thing, that Five, of course, is connecting me with the Five, with the fifth chakra, and that's the throat chakra. And this is Cups energy we're talking. This is more emotional energy. So we know that there was, I want to say this is obviously around, look, the ending here. There's two cups right here propped up. And what's really interesting is this is the crow, of course, the raven. Kind of looked at first, it looked like an octopus to me, which it's not. But they're almost shape-shifting into an octopus. Look what they've done with their wings. An octopus, even the waves here. An octopus lives at the bottom of the ocean. And when they come up for air, interesting, they're bringing with them, for me, a lot of depth, a lot of emotional depth here. And so this is around communication for me. And yeah, leaving and not communicating. And there's the Two of Cups, and they're separated, you know, but they're here. There's like one, and one is, they're very different. One almost looks, it's like fiery. And of course, these three cups are wrapped up in these turbulent emotions. I mean, look at the waves. Again, resembling kind of like tentacles coming out from the ocean. And that's the Three of Cups here. That's the Mercury and the Cancer energy. And Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And of course, it's a ruling planet for Gemini and also Virgo. And we see Gemini here as well. And of course, the King of Pentacles is Virgo, ruled by Mercury energy. So this is, your person, of course, can be, you know, is going to be obviously some sun sign, but it's not about that. It's just about the energy that's coming through for me. And these three cups here, this Mercury and Cancer energy is thoughtless communication. So for some of you, it's things that were said or written, not said, holding back, really turbulent, emotional, you know, discord, because they're having a lot of regret here. I mean, look, the water's being dumped out. It's actually red. It's like hurtful energy. And that three here as well, you know, that's the divine. It's divine timing. It's communication. It's all being dumped out. It's like emotional energy here. So it can be that a lot of you had an actual argument, or things were said in messages or in person. And it could even be that it was around friends and family at an event. That won't be for everybody. But we can see here that it's still, you know, that's what's been going on. And here's the thing, it's in reverse. And this is what we have been feeling here with the regret. The regret here for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, and they're asking for forgiveness. This is a healing energy. This is a coming in. This is actually as well, too. It's interesting. We'll see what's wanting to come in, but it's sort of, well, yeah, it's full and upright energy for me. Here, 10 of Swords in reverse. It's clean slate energy. It's working things out energy, not just coming back together and saying, okay, yeah, let's start over, let's heal, and let's move on from everything that happened. It needs to be cleared, and they want to clear it because this is somebody who has regret. It can be that this is regarding twin flame communication for some of you. It won't be for everybody. There's also, of course, a lot of soulmate energy here. This has been just calling out to me. Page of Swords. Okay. So this is getting ready to take that action. And yeah, as they're preparing for it, they are watching you. I tell you, this raven, there's these ravens today. Not every single one has that feeling. This almost looks like owl feathers in some ways. This almost looks like an angel feather or a peacock feather. I mean, look, it's a rainbow. It's the hope here that's symbolized. There's a lighthouse here. You know, that is symbolic of hope and light and lighting the way. Right here on a little island, this earth energy, but right here on the divine. Right here on the emotional energy. Of course, we see the sliver of the moon there and the full leaning back and looking up here. And this is the upright energy, of course. It's Uranus energy. So a lot of the carelessness around the emotions, I feel, and the lack of sharing emotions, for some of you, clarity, truth, are playing a really big part in all of this. You can see that. But this Page of Swords, as I was talking about, yeah, all the feathers. Sorry, I got a little bit lost there. I mean, look at that. I mean, this looks like angel wings. You know, this is like angel wings here. I mean, this is the moon energy. So, you know, this is obviously the moon connecting us up with the divine, here with the sun. I'm just interesting here how much the energy is resembling the messages that are coming through. And this Page of Swords, you know, this is the sword energy. It's transactional, it's clarity in relationships. It's, you know, thinking, I want to say, of course, logically, but it's more page energy, you know, so it's kind of like, yeah, just trying to figure out how to come, but getting ready to come with that sword, which is clarity, truth, communication, information. And they're watching you as they do that. So I'm wondering, whoa, if for some of you, I think these are yours. Yeah, these are yours. Are these yours? No, those are not yours. I'm sorry, but this is yours. Okay. It's the Four of Pentacles. And we're going to bring in some more. And by the way, the overall energy card may or may not come. I noticed that with Cancer yesterday, that, yeah, it never came. And that happens. It doesn't mean anything, just so you know. It can come via tarot, oracle, love messages, channeled song messages. I really never know. I want to show you something here at the bottom of the deck before we talk about this Four of Pentacles. It's the Five of Swords in reverse. And this is Venus and Aquarius energy. And this is making peace. So this is more of that regret around something written, said, or the opposite, not written, not said. The lack of communication here. Again, and of course it's the sword energy. That is the sword energy, transactional, clarity. And, well, truth, communication, information. It's connecting to the fifth chakra again, of course. So this is all about communication. The Four of Pentacles. They have not let you go. The Sun in Capricorn energy. Interesting. Look where it is. It's right here with the Sun. There's a pentacle. And this, balancing on their nose, is also here with the Lover's card. So they do regret. I think they might have said some things around how they feel. They gonna tell you that was not how they felt. They didn't mean that. They're clear about that. I do feel that they're going to be bringing you that truth. And I'm wondering, there is a lot of Mercury energy here today. This is wanting to reach out. This is communication for me. But here's what's interesting. Look at the way it's bouncing. It's like dolphin energy here, which is a playful energy, but also, yeah, it's bringing in some spiritual aspects here. I mean, they're literally balancing out on their nose. And it's the Four of Pentacles. Look, there's the Fourth Pentacle. So there's something in their life too, and it can't even just be that pentacle, their energy around commitment, whether it's fear of going to another level, fear of introducing families, fear of bringing more into the connection, you know, whether it's a house, family energy, children, whatever it is. But that Fourth Pentacle can also be another commitment in their life, whether it's romantic, interference possibly by third parties, you know, family of origin or friends, cultural, religious differences, distance. There is another pentacle here that is kind of needing to be dealt with. It can sometimes be like a little bit of a greedy energy that they want. It's sort of like, you know, not wanting it all, not wanting to let certain things go, but that obviously need to be let go in order for this connection to work. Okay, so we saw it, it came, it went, it's going, maybe it comes back. The message was loud and clear, but I'm going to channel, I'm just going to shuffle here and bring in a little more, and we're going to bring in another deck. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. These are the last two, okay? Those are the last two. And look, it wants to be here. It's back. After all that shuffling, it said, yeah, this is really important to be in this reading today. I mean, look at the energy. So this is interesting because this almost looks, it does look a little bit chaotic, doesn't it? There's the barren tree, you know, and that's earth energy. That's commitment energy, because there is a desire for long-term energy here. We see it, but it's, yeah, it's not just around romance is what I want to say. There's something else going on here. But look, so it's kind of barren. It doesn't even look that rooted here, but it's also just kind of the scene that we have. There's two of the swords. Look, they're using their feathers like tentacles. It's just really interesting because this is all around emotions. They're holding on to a sword here. There's two being laid down, kind of crossed, which is almost like a, you know, a surrender type of energy. It's connecting here also with that Page of Swords, who knows that they need to come in here. Look at the tentacles as well. On a raven, I know that sounds crazy. And make things right. Make things right, because this is asking for forgiveness, this Five of Cups. And this Five of Swords, the way that wanted to come back in. Dun, dun, dun. Is this 3 here? I think this is 3, you guys, which is okay because it is the most I take. So let's see what's going on. It's the Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So for some of you, look, it's connecting directly here with the Lovers in reverse. So a lack of a particular offer, a new direction, something within that 10 of Cups. So what's coming through here? Look, it's connected to the Fool card and it's connected to the Chariot. So that's what has not been moving here. This is also energy of, it's breakup energy. It's separation energy, I want to say. And there is some more immaturity that's coming through here. The Knight of Cups, whoa, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is a really clear energy of what has been going on here. It is a wishy-washy energy. It's a broken promises energy. And look where it put everybody. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there is definitely a need for healing here. And I feel for you to get some truth and some clarity, there's not a real strong indication that this pentacle is coming in as an offer. It can be, but it can also be, like I said, kind of around this commitment, this connection with your person, the apology, because they are asking. I caught the camera just in time. It can also mean making some peace energy, because that does come through here as well. I mean, this Page of Cups is like, woohoo, vibrant. Their feet almost look kind of like they can't, I don't know, like this one is sort of stuck. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, it's in reverse here. So again, this is the princess charming energy. You know, it's proposals, it's moving forward and making, you know, what connecting for me, of course, with the Ten of Cups, making a particular offer or jumping to another level. That didn't happen. They have regret, most definitely, for things said. I feel for information exchanged or not exchanged. And what else? Leaving the connection comes through very strong. They're also regretting that. They're coming back in, wanting to heal. There is a recovery energy in this Five of Cups in reverse, and it's really needed, because this Knight of Cups went back on some promises, or went back on where you were heading, you know, got spooked again, or perhaps again, third-party interference, emotional unavailability for some, emotional immaturity. Again, it's not always attached to age, but it can be. Yeah, I mean, look at the way the waves here are like forming hearts. Here, they look like a rooster. I'm just realizing here what is going on. Yeah, this is a new deck. So we're exploring this together, and it will be coming in here and there will be more exploration of it. But here we are today. That is like a rooster here, making a big announcement, loud too. It's in reverse. You know, and it's here with the Queen of Cups. This is the healing energy that is so desperately needed here, because it's reversed it. Cancer energy, also Neptune energy, which is also the moon. You know, and the Queen of Cups is healing, emotionally healing energy. That is the energy of the Queen of Cups. Look at her. What is that resembling? I wish I could hear you. This Queen of Cups looks like she's holding a scepter. Am I imagining this? That looks like a scepter to me. It's the power of life. That's bringing in, yeah, I mean, that's bringing in some Empress energy here. The cup is right in front of this hot, blaring sun, this healing energy. Look, it's warming it up. You can see the steam coming off it. It's like warming up, and this is the outcome. This is the crown chakra and working things out, and the healing energy that is so necessary. Excuse me, a little throat chakra thing going on there. All the hopeful energy within the rainbow, and I can't get over that scepter, you know, and it's in reverse here. So yeah, that's the other thing. It is connecting with me, with the Empress today, which is kind of like putting the Empress in reverse. It's like the limited resources, because the Empress has is connected and has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. It can just kind of work everything out, you know, and has a lot of power. And I mean, the Queen of Cups is holding this scepter, which is, I love this, but it's in reverse. So it's the lack of that as well. And in particular, it's around the emotional energy, because this is also the Neptune energy, you know, and well, yeah, it can be some, I want to say, illusion. Of course, I mean, that's the moon energy, dreams, some deception, fantasy, like what's real and what's not. Okay, yeah, it's not a real clear picture here. Again, actually, oh, okay. So I'm hearing that this is the overall energy. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but that's how it goes. And I just had a message for you. Let me think for a minute. What was that message? I don't want to lose it, but I think that I have. I think it's gone. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. For some of you, you've really been, there's a lot of wishful energy that just came through, waiting for your person. I mean, look at the sun energy. It's, you know, the raven here is looking literally connected with the sunflower. It's like part of their feather here is growing into the stalk. And that sunflower, of course, is connecting us with the sun. There's just no way around that. Sunflowers are connected to the crown chakra and knowing, and they don't grow without the sun. I mean, and this is the sun energy. This is the new beginning, the new cycle, the renewal here. So there is a renewal coming through, and I feel like it's really tied to the sun and the moon, to what's being revealed, the emotional energy, the apologetic energy. They're kind of like revealing anything more we need to see here. But look, there's the yin-yang energy again. And that's totally a balancing out, because we see here in your partnership placement with the Chariot in reverse that it's not. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of like being, I think I'm going to just have to move things around a little. These are really big cards. And I'm not used to such big cards in my little itty bitty space. We're going to bring in another deck, okay? And yeah, we're going to bring in another deck. Another little deck, and then we're going to close your reading. I changed my mind. I'm bringing in another Raven's deck. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So let me just move the energy, okay? I'm actually going to just get a quick shuffle. Generally, everything is always shuffled, but I want to put the energy in here now. Let's see if anything else is coming through. It's clear to me that, yeah, they're kind of getting ready, I feel like, to make some sort of apology. Clarification, validation, new insight, something that we aren't expecting. Let's see. Sorry, I just want to fix this here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show me the cards. Aho. It's the Nine of Wands. That's interesting. The moon in Sagittarius energy. That is an energy of kind of some boundaries up. So where this is, I think this might be connecting with you, because the Queen of Cups is a very, there's a lot of Gaia energy, of course. It's a Mother Earth energy, which is also a really strong connection in today's deck with the Empress connection here with the scepter. Isn't that interesting? Divine feminine energy. You know, that scepter here, bringing in the Empress, Taurus, and Venus as well. And it's the lack of the healing, you know, and what you're wanting, but you're a little bit hesitant perhaps. You know, look, they're both flying in here to the moon, and this raven is protecting this nest. You can see there are 3 eggs in here. You know, that's like, of course, representing, well, it's the divine timing. It's also rebirth. It's an energy, look, you know, a birth. I mean, it's a new beginning here. It's surrounded by apples. So this raven is really protective. I think you've been doing quite well, actually. So there's an energy perhaps of you not being as, I want to say, as receptive as maybe they're expecting. The 5 of Cups, look, came back and it's in the upright here. Okay, so Mars and Scorpio energy again. There's a lot of loss and regret here, but I can also see that, yeah, you have maybe some hesitation here. So trust yourself, you know. You might not be. That moon energy is in reverse. It's also bringing in High Priestess in reverse energy for me, because I feel that there is still some love here for sure, a connection with your person, a feeling that you have for them. So not being sure exactly what you want to do. Look, because this is also the feeling of, you know, whether you're just remembering it or it's still present, I feel like it's still present, of feeling unloved and maybe wondering if you should move on. For some of you, that might be the case. Look at the raven here is crying the tears, and it's forming like, you know, it's sort of like swirling here. And these 4 ravens are not looking okay in there. And that's interesting, because that's 4, and that's also connecting me with the 4 areas of support and stability, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So it's like a really broken feeling. There's a little baby raven here watching. You know, it's sort of like a higher self energy, and you know, I wouldn't even say an ego energy. It's sort of like, yeah, I mean, it's what I should do for myself, but what my heart wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ravens up there. And that's an energy of, yeah, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't energy. And it's right in front of that moon. while you wait for some clarity, some truth, communication, an apology, you know, because that Lover's card, you know, that's a lot of regret here. And, you know, look, you can't miss that. You cannot miss this letter here. And look at this hot Venus planet of, you know, the planet of love. It's halfway down. You know, it looks like there's some land, there's some water. I mean, these ravens actually, you know, even in the upright, they almost look a little bit, I don't know, it's like a serious energy, but yeah, it's a commitment energy here, but we know that there's some discord that's been going on, and there's some regret here as it's in a reverse. So always trust yourself, but I don't need to say that to you because you already know that. Look, there are not poppies, dandelions. They're full. You know, they haven't been, you know, it's a wishful energy. Because, yeah, there's still an energy. And look, they're over here as well. All this indecision, this clouded judgment that you have, you can literally see it. Look how low the cloud fogs are, but there's still this hopeful energy. So I feel like it's what you want in many ways, but it's also, yeah, just doing what you need to do here. I hope you get this resolution that you need. In particular, I really feel like it's this communication and this connection that is clearly suffering. As I say that, the Strength card is showing itself, Leo energy, the source, and it's in reverse. So this is an energy of, I feel from your person, it's some fear. And it's almost like that fear has sabotaged things. Oh, look at the heart. It's reversed, so the butterfly is also in reverse. The moon is here in reverse, which is more of the energy of the clarity and the truth coming. But also, yeah, it's around the emotional energy. And look, it's around this. It's around the heart. I mean, it's the Strength card. And it's also for you, you know, to take care of yourself and to not be afraid to do what you need to do. And let that fear decide for you not to, you know, whatever you're deciding, whether you are moving forward together or moving apart. But it's also telling me that your person has been, it's the fear also has really, it's kind of sabotaging things, you know. But I want to tell you too, this can sometimes be an energy of union, and it's in reverse. So it's sort of like something that didn't happen. And there is an energy for both of you here. I feel that is a lot of chemistry. A lot of chemistry that also can also be really overwhelming. I'm taking this card. We're taking it, but I'm going to move the energy some more. And then we're going to just bring in some channeled love messages today and close your reading. I don't think I'm going to be bringing in channeled song messages. We'll see. Or totems today. Perhaps some numbers and letters. It's the Queen of Wands. Interesting. And this is also yours in the Ace of Cups. Okay. So it's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah. Here's the thing. I was feeling that energy connecting to the King of Pentacles. And that's the energy that I was feeling, was kind of withholding it or doing something with it, you know, breaking things up here. And that's the pentacle here that put things in the Nine of Pentacles, because this here in the upright, look at that, is an energy of love coming in. You know, it's things coming to fruition. It's just one pentacle shy of the long-term energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Very long-term energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Mercury and Virgo energy. So that pentacle, I feel, was either kind of taken, if you know what I mean, not given, discussed, and then kind of went back on that, because we also saw that in the Knight of Cups in reverse. That can be a broken promises, kind of wishy-washy energy. So that's real clear. So what I'm wondering here, as they come in and ask for forgiveness and want to make some peace, if they are also bringing in an offer, or is that cup that's coming in here in this Ace of Cups and coming in fast with this Queen of Wands energy, is that an apology? Is there anything more? Because look at this energy of the Ace of Cups. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And of course, that's a lot of emotional energy. And it's, you know, this is an energy of starting something over, coming in with an offer, possibly with something that didn't happen or got taken back, you know. It can be big. This can sometimes be around marriage, okay? Do I think that that's the case? It's not real clear. It can be for somebody, you know, of just kind of fixing everything here. But this is definitely around the matters of the heart. And look where the heart is dangling off the off the red thread of fate here. This fated connection in front of the moon, which is all about this emotional energy. And we know that here with this moon in reverse today, that there is clarity and there is truth coming. So that's what this is for me in this Ace of Cups energy. And it's healing energy, because this is wanting to be, why am I doing this? The Queen of Cups is in reverse, and it wanted to be your overall energy because it needs to be uprighted. Whatever you're deciding to do between that, look at the soulmate energy coming through with the Swan. For some of you, it's twin flame communication. It's not for everybody. There's the bunny, the hare, the rabbit. That is around matters of the heart. Can be new beginnings as well. The fireflies. It's an internal light kind of shining the way. And I mean, it's the Queen of Wands. It's a really confident energy. You know, it's the opposite of the fear that they've been in. So, yeah. You know, it's their tail is on fire. This raven has their wings wide open. Their crown chakra is on. They have, look, a snake on their neck. Energetic movement here. And it's the wand energy. It's the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It's around the heart. Look at all that making peace energy. So this is an apology, and it can be even more, but it's definitely an apology around the emotional unavailability, possibly some lying about feelings, lying about something else, lack of communication. For some of you, arguing things that were said or written, or not even said or written. And it's healing, and this is what is needed, and that's what I wanted to say. And I'm getting all, yeah, it's bringing it. I'm feeling this Queen of Wands energy in a really big way. And look, this is clearly the divine. The clouds are way up here. The fire is burning it off. Look, is that fog? Because it's being burned off here. The indecision, it's gone. Look at the star energy here, bringing in that hope, that renewal, or at the very least hearing what you need to hear. Or is this bringing in an offer? Because this is, look, it's the divine here. That's up high. This is emotional energy. There's a lot of it. Dragonflies, new beginnings. I mean, big time. Butterflies, transformational energy. It's definitely an apology. Definitely. Lots of regret here. Asking for forgiveness. Is it going to be more? I want to bring in some channeled love messages, and I've been kind of into this deck the last few days. It was a gift from a viewer. When I was giving decks away, we connected and it was sent to me, so thank you. You know who you are. Let's see what your person wants to say through channeled love messages. Messages from your person, messages from their higher self. And we're going to bring in some of mine as well, of course. And I think we're going to close the reading on some numbers and letters today. What do you want to say? I am afraid to contact you. That's the fear here. Yeah. We will be together again. What does that mean? Does it mean commitment? Does it mean just seeing each other? You know? I hope that you can forgive me one day. See, that's the thing. Some of you are in this energy of maybe being done. I know that's not for everybody. This is making me sad, because I don't think that it was expected or what those of you that are wanting to leave actually want, but you're just needing to honor yourself, which you should always do. And that's connecting with that Five of Cups in reverse. And that's literally asking for forgiveness, of being able to kind of have this, well, have a clean slate, you know? It's the healing energy. So they're asking for it, and it's connecting with the Ace of Cups, I got to tell you, and the Five of Cups in upright. So this is definitely that. It's an apology. It's forgiveness. And if you're not getting it in real time, there's a lot of Mercury energy, and it can be this message you've been waiting for or waiting for a reply from. It might be that it's only here today, because it is coming through here today too. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So that wanted I know I messed up everything. It just switched here into reverse. Bottoms up. I replay our conversations over and over. Okay, now I'm going to move it some more. These are the last two. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck. I love you. That's putting the Lover's card in a spin for me. I want to tell you how I feel. That is what is 100% needed here. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Interesting, as it's there on the Strength in reverse, wrapped around some fear, around that fourth pentacle. Again, what is it? Their fear of commitment. Another pentacle, work, money, romance, family, culture, religion. Okay, we're going to bring in some little ones, the tarot closet today, and we're going to close on some numbers and letters, and then we're going to close your reading. I kind of went a little long. My world is dark without you. Right here, look, putting it right in front of the swan. Can you feel my love? That's bringing in Two of Cups energy for me. I am waking up. That's Judgment energy. That's Archangel Gabriel. Making a decision, getting clarity, getting closer to what they want. You are never far from my mind. You deserve so much more. You were so good to me. I have so many regrets, lots. Five of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups, Lovers in reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's really a theme here, you know, almost what's going on. Look, it's right here on the Five of Cups. That is the regret. Okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I really want to see you as the bottom of the deck. Give me time. I made so many mistakes. Okay. It's connecting here with this Ace of Cups energy, you know? The moon, the heart dangling right in front of the moon. This raven here drinking, look, the emotional, drinking the water that's coming off here. The emotional energy. It's coming all the way off the lotus flower. That's reunion energy too, those flowers, by the way. And look at that one prominent star. It's quite big. Interesting, because that's connecting us with the Strength card. So it's overcoming the fear and coming here, because that star was a gift to the Strength card, you know, from the Star card, I want to say. So that's bringing in the Star card, the renewal, the hope, the clarity, and it's the opposite of fear. You know, it's sort of like with the help of the Aquarius, Uranus energy of the star. The Ace star, that was a gift to the Strength card. Interesting, and that 8 coming in, because that is a number of action. You know, it's healing energy around that number. And of course, it also makes an infinity symbol. For some of you, that's twin flame energy. It's not for everybody. But that's also a forever kind of love, you know, your feelings around someone, and it's balance. It's the yin-yang energy, which is all over the place here today. Balancing that out. Divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and also connecting with the truth, because that connects with Libra. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a few numbers and letters, and then we're going to close your reading. And these can be spelling things out, names, locations, can be just initials, messages. The numbers can be numbers that you're seeing, you know, the synchronicities that you're already seeing, or it's simply just sending the message through, you know. Birthdays, anniversaries as well. 3 zeros, embracing a new start. What is that going to mean for you? Look at this. These numbers are like things are on the move. You're on the right path. New beginnings. Look, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 here. It's like numbers, I forget what you call that, you know, in succession. But that's also the 5. It's change. It's communication. It's connecting to the throat chakra. There's the 6. That is a very healing energy. I want to say of restoring some harmony, you know, and some balance. That's also connecting us to Venus. The 7, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And there's the 8 again. It's the last number here that we're ending with, which is no surprise. The action number. The infinity symbol, the balance, the truth. So there are 2 R's, 2 Y's. Interesting. A Z, a Z, a T, J, 2 J's, B, C, N, and A. So there's 2 vowels here. A and I. I think that's it. Yeah. So look, car, movement. It's like the chariot reversing, you know. In, tin. It's kind of weird, but yeah, look, here's yin. Here's yin. There is yin. Wow. Okay. Look, it's kind of probably laugh. Roar. Oh, I don't know about that. Rat. It could mean something particular for some of you. I'm going to stop there because I start to do this and I'm like, look, bat. There's the nocturnal energy in a bat. I start to spell and I get really weird and I just start doing it and I don't stop doing it for a long time. So I'm going to hold it up. Remember, these numbers can be bringing in birth dates, anniversaries, ages even, and of course messages that you might be spelling out here. Names, initials, locations. There's going to be a significance to you that I'm not going to know. Beautiful souls. Beautiful soul, I should say. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you so much. I love you very much. If you enjoyed today's reading, I would also really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. I send you all kinds of love and light on your journey, wishing you well, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you again at another love reading. Until then, take good care, and I'll see you there. Bye.